Salvete discipuli. So today we're doing our second video for chapter 3 in Latin for the New Millennium. It is second declension masculine are nouns. Now let me remind you, second declension nouns can be masculine or they can be neuter, and we're not talking about the neuter ones at all right yet. We're still just talking about the ones that can be masculine, okay? So there are some second declension masculine nouns that end in a US in the nominative, some end in an IUS, and some end in an R, okay? Really the only difference between these three different quote-unquote types of masculine second declension nouns is that the US and IUS ending ones are going to change their ending for the vocative from the nominative, and the R's are not. If you have a second declension masculine noun that ends in R and the nominative singular, the vocative singular is going to end in R, okay? Other than that, all the other endings are the same as the ones that end in US and IUS. In other words, the second declension nouns that you learned last night. The genitive, dative, accusative, ablative singular, and all of the plurals are going to form the exact same way between all three of these second declension masculine nouns, okay? What's really important for you to remember is how to get the noun base. You get the noun base by removing the ending from the genitive singular. This is particularly important, as you can see from this example. One of these are ending nouns, puer, pueri, if you take that ending off, it's going to keep its E, whereas ager, agri is going to lose its E. See? So the noun base for puer, pueri is puer, but the noun base for ager, agri is agr. That E falls out, which means when you put the endings for the genitive singular, dative singular, accusative singular, ablative singular, and all of the plurals, you're going to put it onto this noun base. There's going to be no E in it. The E is only going to be in the nominative and the vocative singular, okay? So this is just to remind you of the endings for the second declension. As you can see, if you have an R in the nominative, you're going to have an R in the vocative, and other than that, the endings are all the same. So let's look at two examples or paradigms. Puer, pueri, with its noun base puer, will decline puer, pueri, puero, puerum, puero, puer. Pueri, puerorum, pueris, pueros, pueris, and pueri. Okay? Again, it's really important that you note that you get this noun base from the genitive singular because, of course, the E in ager is going to fall out. So the nominative singular is ager, but the genitive is agri. Agro, dative, agrum, accusative, agro, ablative, and then ager because the vocative is going to be the same as the nominative. In the plural, you're only using your noun base, so there is no E in the noun base. In the plural, it's going to be agri, agrorum, agris, agros, agris, agri. Okay? All right, well, I hope that you took very good notes on this very short video, and I will see you tomorrow in class. Walete!